Welcome back, everybody, to episode 2 of my stroke recovery journey. Please remember to like and share this video, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, which I'm trying to document my stroke recovery, not only for myself, but also for other people out there that maybe have had a stroke or have family members that have had a stroke, and you really don't, I would say, what's the word? It's hard for me to do two things at once since I'm just getting started out with this teleprompter. Anyway, I created this channel to document my own recovery and also give some hope and maybe some lessons as to other stroke victims and their families, or whoever else may be interested in progress and what you have forward to look to and all of that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be starting out these videos just talking straight into the camera, and then after I do that, I'm going to proceed to a part where I'm reading from a teleprompter, which is what my problem is. My main problem is reading. I've been reduced back to about a 5th or 6th or 7th grade level. I don't know. I can understand everything just fine. I can read in my mind. I can read everything just fine, but it won't come out of my mouth what I'm reading from basically anything. So I'm going to carry on with that. And maybe at the end, I may have to add to this part of the video when I get over to my editing program, and put a little surprise in there for my 2 youngest granddaughters. We'll just have to see if I feel up to it. I guess now saying this, I'm going to have to do it anyway, because Papa always got to do what he says, right? So anyhow, after I finish this first part, I'm going to put a second part, edit over to it. One of my old customers from the oil field replied to my last video and told me to get back to singing, which is what I used to do a lot, many years. So actually my speech therapist told me that singing and speaking come from 2 different parts of the brain, and so if I practice my singing, it will also help my speaking and reading. So I guess at the end, I'm gonna go ahead and boy, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're going to see. I'm going to go ahead and try to sing something with this teleprompter recording it. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so let's get on with the reading part. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As of today, it's been about 3 months since my stroke. In this video, I want to take you back to that very first week of recovery, which honestly was the hardest part so far. Gotta wait for it to catch up here a little bit. First off, I want to say how blessed I was. On the day of my stroke, I was really close to a level 2 stroke trauma center, which made all the difference. Nowadays, they have a powerful tool called TPA, which I think is tissue plasminogen activator. I might have got that right. It's an injection that dissolves blood clots, but you have to get it within 3 hours of the first symptoms. I received mine within the first hour, and I truly believe that shot minimized most of my symptoms. I really do believe that. So now let's get on a little bit about the surgery. In surgery, the neurologist inserted what I can only describe as a little miniature vacuum cleaner. It went up a big vein in my groin, all the way up to my brain, straight to the clot. The clot had traveled from my heart to the left side of my brain. And that meant most of the symptoms showed up on the right side of my body. It was the strangest feeling. I could literally draw a line right down the middle of my face, over my nose, and on down my body. Everything on the left side felt pretty much normal, but on this right side, everything was numb. Like I'd been injected with Novocaine from like a dentist shot or something. But luckily, I still had all my strength in my right arm and leg. But the numbness made them feel disconnected. Even today, I would say about 50% of that numbness is now gone, except in my right hand. In my right hand, I can feel things from my fingertips up to my wrist. Let me start that part over, to my wrist. I feel things basically on a it's got to back up. I hope this doesn't mess up this thing. I could feel things from my fingertips, but it felt delayed. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't feel things from the skin level. I feel it like down in the bone. So anyway, I stayed in the ICU for about 3 days and then was transferred to my own room. For the next 7 days, I went through intensive therapy, mostly physical. I rode stationary bikes. I walked up and down stairs. I took long walks in the hallways. And I worked on balancing, and I worked on my balance with different contraptions that reminded me of skateboards. Eating had its own challenges. I could eat most foods, but I had to be careful. If I took too big of bites, food would sometimes get lodged between my cheek here and my gum on the inside. Had to be careful, especially with corn. That stuff come flying out of there and not even know it. So, one of the hardest parts was retraining myself how to use my right hand and my left hand. Some things I used to do naturally with my right hand, I had to relearn. Holding a fork or spoon is still pretty tough. Tools like hammers, screwdrivers, pliers, scissors, and knives. They're all difficult because I have to watch my hand, my right hand, while using them. Even simple things like brushing my teeth or scratching an itch. And yes, even wiping my butt all became part of the recovery process. Having trouble there with those S's and R's and SC words. But during that week, I also started to understand what actually happens in your body after a stroke. Think of it like this. Imagine an electrical cord that gets cut. Your body has millions of these cords, and they have to rewire themselves. They have to find a new path back to the brain to restore feeling and control. The tools I've been using to help that will be the subject of a future video. Hurry up, teleprompter. I'll definitely be referring back to this first week in future videos because there are so many details that I've left out and things I still need to remember. But for now, I hope this gave you some insight into what that first week of recovery really felt like. If you'd like to follow my journey, and if you want to give hope to other stroke survivors and their families, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, this one is for Emma and Ella, my two youngest granddaughters. I hope you can both sing along with me as I attempt to record this. I'm not too sure how it's going to turn out, but without any professional equipment. So I'm going to be looking to my right or left. I don't know which way it is on this screen, but I'm going to be finding the words on my television. And so without further ado, let's start off this little song. This goes way back to the days when I was the same age as my granddaughters. I was 5 or 6 or 7, something like that. Started out my singing career in a little old Baptist church up in Northeast Texas. Maybe one day I'll find my way back there. So let's get on with it. I heard an old story, how a Savior came from glory, how he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. I heard about his groaning, of his precious blood's atoning. Then I repented of my sins and won the victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is due him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. I heard about his healing, of his cleansing power revealing, how he made the lame to walk again and caused the blind to see. And then I cried, dear Jesus, come and heal my broken spirit. And somehow Jesus came and brought to me the victory. Come on, y'all. Now victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and He bought me with His redeeming blood. Yeah, He loved me ere I knew Him, and all my love is due Him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. I heard about a mansion He has built for me in glory, and how I'll walk the streets of gold behind the crystal sea, and about the angels singing and the old redemption story. And some sweet day I'll sing up there the song of victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and bought me with His redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew Him, and all my love is due Him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and bought me with His redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew Him, and all my love is due Him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Well, that didn't end up as good as I thought it would. Forgive my little emotional outburst here and there in the middle of it, but there it is.